Halloween is on October 31st. It is also called All Hallows Eve or All Saints Eve. This is because, according to some, the holiday has its roots in a Christian holiday that remembers the dead. Others say the holiday has its roots in the ancient harvest season traditions of Ireland. In the US, though, the focus is less on memories of the dearly departed or agriculture. It is about kids dressing up in scary costumes and going door to door asking for candy. This is called trick-or-treating. When children knock on the door of a house or ring the doorbell, they usually say trick or treat. The trick part is a fake threat signaling that the kids will commit a prank if they aren't given something delicious. Homeowners then give the children candy, raisins, or some other food treat. Many homeowners decorate their houses to prepare for the holiday and let kids know that they are participating and can ring the doorbell for candy. Traditional decorations often include jack-o'-lanterns, which are pumpkins with faces carved into them and candles inside. Jack-o'-lanterns were thought to scare away evil spirits when Halloween was first celebrated among the ancient Christians. Also, turnips, not pumpkins, were originally used. People often decorate using colors black and orange. Halloween is not just for kids. Adults get in on the fun by attending costume parties. There are often contests who has the best costume. There are also games bobbing for apples, where people have to get an apple using only their teeth from a large bucket of water. Other people celebrate by scaring themselves by going to haunted houses, homes where people dress up as ghosts, zombies, and werewolves and jump out to frighten guests. People also tell scary stories or watch horror movies. Veterans Day is an official United States holiday, observed on November 11th every year. While Memorial Day remembers those who have died while serving in any of the branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Navy, Marines, and Coast Guard, Veterans Day honors all members of the armed forces, especially the living. As a U.S. federal holiday, the government offices and schools are closed, and most people have the day off from work. Banks are also closed. If November 11th falls on a Sunday, then the holiday is observed on the following Monday. The holiday was first observed after World War I, which ended on November 11, 1918. It was called Armistice Day then and was more about celebrating the absence of war and honoring those that served in that one war. It didn't become known as Veterans Day until 1954, after World War II and the Korean War, where there were many more members of the armed forces. Many restaurants offer free meals to veterans on the date. There is always a special ceremony at Arlington National Military Cemetery in Washington, D.C. This ceremony involves a wreath being placed over the grave of the unknown soldier. Many major cities also hold parades on this date. The U.S. flag is usually flown at half-mast as a remembrance to those soldiers who have died, and many ceremonies observe a moment of silence for the same reason. In Canada, the holiday is called Remembrance Day. One symbol of the day is the poppy flower. The red poppy flower is said to represent or be a symbol of the blood of the soldiers. Many people wear or give out poppy flowers on the day. Hanukkah, which can also be spelled as Chanukah, is an 8-day Jewish holiday. It is known as the Festival of Lights, which celebrates the dedication of ancient Jewish temple in Jerusalem thousands of years ago. According to the Hebrew or Jewish Bible, a miracle took place then. A 1-day supply of oil miraculously lasted 8 days. The dates of Hanukkah always change, but usually occur anywhere in late November to late December. The main way people observe the holiday is by lighting a candle on the candelabra, a special candle holder with space for 9 candles on each of the 8 nights. The candelabra is called a menorah. Now there are also electric menorahs. Some people use oil lamps. The 9th candle space is usually higher than those on the others and is lit on every night. This 9th candle is there so that people can see the other candles they are lighting. So 2 lights are lit on the first night, 3 on the second, and so on. Some families have the head of the household light the candles. Other families share the responsibility. The menorah is supposed to be placed somewhere visible, like in a window facing the street. The candles are supposed to stay lit for at least 30 minutes after it gets dark. There are also special prayers people say and holy songs sung when the candles are lit. Schools and government offices are open for Hanukkah since the observances happen at night. Some families exchange gifts on each night of the holiday. Some foods traditionally eaten on Hanukkah include latkes, fried potato pancakes, and donuts. These and other fried foods are eaten because they are cooked in oil and remind people of the oil that lasted for 8 nights. Children play with a special 4-sided spinning top called a dreidel. Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated by many people in the United States and Canada. In the United States, it is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November and marks the start of the Christmas season. Some people celebrate Thanksgiving to remember the first harvest of the Pilgrims and Puritans, groups of people from England who immigrated to North America in the 1600s. Some people recreate the first Thanksgiving and dress up as Pilgrims, Puritans, and the Native Americans who are said to have helped the new arrivals find food to survive the first winter. Most people, however, see Thanksgiving as one day a year to reflect upon what they are thankful for. Some families will sit together and take turns saying aloud what they are thankful for. An important part of Thanksgiving is families coming together. Extended family members often travel long distances to share the day with their loved ones. In the United States, Thanksgiving is the busiest travel day of the year. People travel in planes, trains, buses, and cars to share a very special meal, Thanksgiving dinner. What most Thanksgiving celebrations have in common is the food. On Thanksgiving, many families prepare large, elaborate dinners to share with friends and loved ones. Many of these dinners use ingredients associated with the fall harvest, like cranberries, potatoes, sweet potatoes, corn, and cranberries. Roast turkey is a traditional meat served. It is so common that some people call Thanksgiving Day Turkey Day. The turkey is usually served with gravy and stuffing. Pies are usually served for dessert. The most common pies served are sweet potato, apple, pecan, and pumpkin. Thanksgiving is not just celebrated in the privacy of people's homes. Every year, the President of the United States pardons a turkey, saving it from becoming someone's meal. In New York City, Macy's, a department store, holds a large parade with huge balloons of various cartoon characters floating down the street. In the United States, 43 states, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands all have their own lottery. A lottery is used for states to raise money. Licensed stores sell numbered tickets, or people can pay to choose their own numbers. When you let a machine pick your numbers, it is usually called a quick pick. Many people play lucky numbers, numbers associated with birth dates or other important numbers to them. The money earned from selling lottery tickets goes to pay for schools, roads, bridges, and other public services. Once a week or more, a drawing is held where the numbers are randomly picked. If your ticket has those numbers, you could win a cash prize. There are different types of lotteries, such as Powerball, Mega Millions, and Lotto. Powerball and Mega Millions are known for their large payouts. There are also instant lottery tickets that are scratch-off cards. The winnings tend to be less money, but they are extremely popular. In the United States, you can play the lottery or buy a ticket if you are 18 years or older. If you win, usually you have the option of being paid the entire amount in one lump sum, or of being paid smaller amounts over a number of years. Lottery winnings are taxable, meaning the amount you actually get is smaller than the jackpot number. People can buy lottery tickets or play the lottery at many convenience stores. Lotteries are also very popular since they advertise. There are many television commercials, radio commercials, and billboards urging people to play. Lotteries have been controversial since they are essentially a form of legalized gambling. There is concern that it can lead to people becoming addicted to gambling. There are also illegal lottery games, usually run by some form of organized crime.